Hello, I'm Jacob, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about USAID. You may have heard something about it in the news recently, and have not really been clear about what it is and what it does and what the big hoopla is about President Trump shutting it down. Let me break it down for you. USAID is part of the federal government. It spends about $60 billion a year to create goodwill from other countries around the world. Mind you, before you get your panties in a wad about that $60 billion is only 1.2% of all of what the U.S. spends each year. It buys food from U.S. farmers and medicines from U.S. companies, and then hires American companies to distribute this to hungry people in crisis situations in other countries so that they can get back on their feet. It has programs that treat tuberculosis and malaria, as well as the measles. It has programs that detect and contain Ebola outbreaks and other highly contagious viruses. It gives medication to people with HIV. This medication they take just once every 6 months to make them non-contagious. It also works to prevent human trafficking from places where people are vulnerable to trafficking. It helps people build up their communities so people have clean water and toilets. They work with moms and babies so babies are born healthy, mothers can breastfeed, and children don't waste away due to malnutrition. USAID has done all of this and more since 1961, when John F. Kennedy first established it. Its goal has always been to provide soft power in strategic places around the world. This means that when we get in a political spat with a country, they remember that we provided food when they were hungry or vaccines to stop an outbreak. Soft power also makes sure that America has sway in an area rather than China or Russia. But Trump and his baby brother Elon have decided to put USAID into the wood chipper. Those are his words. It's hard to accept that the richest man in the world would talk so brazenly about starving children half a world away. It's impossible to count how many people were affected by the rapid withdrawal of USAID. Kids so thin you can practically see through them, waiting in line for food, were sent away hungry. Health clinics closed in the middle of the day. The viruses, well, there's nobody to make sure that they don't make their way to the U.S. and wreak havoc in your neighborhood. The first one is likely to be bird flu. And let's not forget the $2 billion we already paid U.S. farmers for food that is sitting in ports spoiling because USAID has been shut down. And the medications, they were sent to the wood chipper as well. And at least 13,000 people lost their jobs here in the USA alone. Now, I'm not saying that USAID always did everything perfect. It has room to improve, but this isn't the way to do it. If you agree that shutting down USAID isn't the best interest of the U.S., let alone the recipients of the food and medications it distributes, then call your U.S. Senator and U.S. Representative. If you don't know who your elected officials are, go to this website to find out more, and then get in touch with them to let them know time is running out.